Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today's practice, we're going to be focusing on safety, the experience of what it feels like to be safe and nurtured and nourished inside our own bodies and our own nervous system. So a gentle, nourishing and restorative practice today. And as you come into your seated position, even begin to cultivate this kind of posture in your attitude and in your mind. So we can stroke the muscles of the legs a little bit. Maybe down the legs if you can reach them to the feet. No perfectionism here, just giving that experience of contact, of warm, gentle, nurturing contact through the hands to the body, like you might stroke the back of a child you were giving a hug to. And then up onto the face. You can make gentle circles. And the ears, the neck. And just making a very soft, gentle contact down the arms, into the wrists, giving extra attention to those areas that may be tender or sore. And then down to the belly, and just rubbing the belly in clockwise direction. Again, bringing that gentleness of how you might stroke the back of a child. Loving and tender. And then let hands come to rest wherever they can be most comfortable for the shoulders. Notice if you've slumped a little and adjust the spine up and straight through the spine and into the crown of the head. And again, allow your belly to soften. Start softening your attention into the breath. Noticing as you inhale and as you exhale. I'm inviting the breath to massage the body from the inside. Inviting in deep relaxation down through your head, through your eyes, cheeks, jaw, neck, throat, shoulders, arms and hands. Through your chest and upper back, and ribs and mid-back. Through the belly and lower back. Into the hips thighs, the knees, the lower legs, ankles and feet. We continue to attend to the rhythm of breath as you sense it in the body. You may notice light shifts and expansions of the chest or belly, small softenings. Invite your attention to rest over your heart and the center of the chest. With an attitude of accepting whatever the body is experiencing and communicating. Just being there. Just being with that sensation or experience. Letting your attention gently flow down into the belly. And again, simply noticing sensations. If there's any pain or discomfort or pleasurable sensations, just attending to them. And placing one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Feeling the warmth of your own hands sink in. And awareness of what's inside the body move out and into the hands. Offering our bellies and our hearts some reassurance that for at least the duration of this practice, hopefully beyond, you're here, you're listening, you're present. Expand and deepen the breath, this time as you inhale through the nostrils. Letting it come down and into the pelvis. Ribs expand right up into the chest. And out through the nose, a little sigh. And letting the hands once again gently come down to your lap or thighs. And very slowly, just letting the right ear fall through the air down towards the right shoulder. And feeling that opening up on the left side of the neck. Yeah, and then a breath in to rise up to center. And slowly, as you exhale, float that left ear down towards the left shoulder. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, letting the face fall a little further forward, I'm going to bring the head all the way down to the center. Chin towards the chest. As you inhale, begin to roll up the head. Adjust the spine if you've noticed that you're slumping a little bit. Exhale to the center here. Breath in to reach the palms out to the sides, palms up. Lifting the hands overhead. And as you exhale, palms together. Prayer hands down past face, heart, belly. Hands open up, breath in, spread them out wide. Up overhead, touch the palms together and exhale. Slowly bring them down. So I invite you to experience, if you can, just a gentle, as you breathe in, expansion through the spine, through the arms to the fingertips. A little gentle lift as the arms come up. And then a softening as you exhale, hands down. Maintaining that strength through the spine so the rest of the body can soften. 2 more. Breath in. And breath out. One more. Breath in. And breath out. If you're sitting up on a bolster at all, just moving that out of the way so that the sit bones can now make contact directly onto the floor, if that's available to you. Letting the right fingertips reach down by your side and right down into the earth, so we can do our little imaginative exercise here of roots moving down through the fingers. I'm going to have to pause because there's a fly here. I'm going to see if I can walk outside with it on me and see if it stops crawling all over my body. So fingertips rooting down towards the floor of your right hand. And as you inhale the breath into your torso, feel that lightness and that lift come up into the left hand. And then we're going to float and fall very slowly as you soften, rooted down through that right finger, through those right fingertips. And the left side of the body reaching over. So you can take a couple of fuller, deeper breaths and soften even more. And breath in to come up. And breath out. Let the left fingertips gently root the body down. And the exhale, soften that right arm over. And the breath help you to release any tension. Breath in all the way up. Let's bring both arms up here. And exhale, palms together. Down past face and chest and belly. We're going to take the legs out in front, soles of the feet to the floor, knees bent. Adjusting the sit bones to find that comfortable access to the floor. Taking a breath in. And as you exhale, soften the belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, throat, head, forward, over the legs. And when you rest into a pose, the opportunity is there again to go a little deeper inside and feel through the belly. Feel through the heart. Notice what is arising there. My stomach is beginning to gurgle as we move into allowing more relaxation, more circulation, more gentle movement through the inner world of the body. And take a breath in to slide back up. And a breath out to recross the legs. See if you can remember which way you were before. If not, go to where you automatically do and swap it over. You know, really slowly feel our way into a twist today. So if you're comfortable too, practicing this with closed eyes. Our fingertips are on the floor on either side of the hips to begin. The sit bones are rooting and grounding down into the earth. And the belly is releasing and softening. the spine is strong and supple and upright. And take a breath in. And breathing out, moving the belly to the left. Slowly moving the ribs. Take your left fingertips around behind you. Move your chest and shoulders to the left, all the way, so that you're looking through closed lids over your left shoulder. Then bring the right hand around onto the left knee to press the spine a little deeper into the twist. See if you can feel the subtleties of all these transitions and changes inside the pose. Feel the ribs begin to open more on the left side as you press the right hand into the knee, as you invite the spine to extend up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. And then softening back to the center. And take a couple of breaths here just to feel that impact and impression on the left side of the body. Noticing and noting to yourself just how it actually feels. Fingertips back down towards the earth, anchoring you. And sit bones anchoring you. Spine supporting you. Belly softening. A breath in. And as you breathe out, belly, ribs, chest, shoulder, neck, head to the right. Bringing the left hand across. Take those right fingertips behind you. And keep deepening. Notice the unfolding and opening of the body when you are slow and steady. Beautiful. And let's go back to center. Very slowly feeling the untwist, the sensation of untwisting. And feeling through the right side of the body. And again, take your feet out in front, soles of the feet to the floor, knees bent, weight nicely placed into the sit bones. A breath in to extend tall through the spine. And a breath out to gently soften the belly, forward, down, over the legs. Again, allow that expansive breath into the back. Spreading the shoulder blades and the ribs. Invite that expansive attention into the heart, into the belly. Noticing what is there. And a breath in to roll up. And exhale, moving yourself slowly all the way down onto your back. See if you can feel your way in. Notice the sensations of the body meeting the mat, the spine lengthening. Allow yourself a little moment just to very gently and slowly just wriggle here and experience your body on the floor. And allow the body to settle down to stillness. Extend your left leg long. And as you inhale, draw the right knee up to the chest. And exhale, invite it down towards the belly and the chest. So as we invite the pressure of the knee towards the body, it's almost like a gentle massage for the inner organs of the torso. Keep using the breath to soften deeper into the pose. And then inviting the knee to come out. So we still want to keep the same level here at the top. So the knee's kind of, for me, in line here with my lower ribs. So I want to keep it on that line. We take it out to the side of the body. So it's still moving up towards my armpit relative to my body, but moving towards the floor on the outside of my body. Taking a breath in. As you breathe out, just continuing to soften, continuing to invite that knee up into the armpit with the pressure of your right hand and down towards the floor. So the movement is in the hip. We still want to keep the left hip anchored to the floor. Good, and a breath in to bring it up to center. And breath out, right foot to the floor. You can bend up your left knee, place the sole of the foot on the floor, and then hook your right ankle over that left knee. So we've done a little bit of deepening into the front of the hip. It's going to go into the glutes a little bit in the back of the hip. Taking a breath in to lift your left leg off the floor. Lower leg is parallel to the floor. Left knee is moving towards the chest, bringing your right ankle. Gently bring your left foot towards the floor, unhooking the right ankle. You can extend that right leg long. And just take a pause here for a moment, feeling down through the right hip. Noticing and allowing integration of that impact, of those sensations of that movement. Breath in to lift the left knee. Breath out to draw it down towards the belly. Inviting softness into that left hip and remembering that a little bit of this weight and pressure towards the belly can help us to massage the space of the organs, the viscera. The tissue in here can get quite tense and twisted. And when that happens, it affects the mobility and motility of the organs. They can't expand and contract properly. They can't move around in their little bit of space. And they stop functioning as well. It's really helpful to really focus on softening in the belly, allowing that tissue around all the digestive organs, around the pancreas and liver, and bladder, stomach. Soften and make space for the organs to do what they need to do. And taking that left knee out to the side. Still moving up relative to the body into the armpit. Down towards the earth, right hip and buttock anchored on the floor. Breath in, oh, nice gurgling breath in to bring the knee up. Exhale, left foot to the floor and bend up that right knee. Right foot to the floor and hook the left ankle over that right knee. Coming into that glute stretch from the other side. As you inhale, lift your right leg off the floor. Make the right lower leg parallel to the floor. As you exhale, draw the knee in towards the body. I like to say sometimes luxuriating in languorous movement and practice. Makes me think of cats and beanbags. then gently setting your right foot to the floor, unhooking the left. And extending that left leg just for a moment to really take note of the shifts and the sensations and the impact of the movements. And then bringing that left foot back, both feet on the floor, knees bent. I'm going to come to Supta Baddha Konasana here, drawing the soles of the feet together and letting the knees gently float open. I'm bringing hands to the belly here for this one. Seeing if you can really sense the warmth of your own hands soaking into the lower belly. Inviting the softness, soft breath down into the lower belly, into the pelvis. I've really begun doing this practice a lot, like several times a day, of tuning into my belly, my abdomen, and seeing how much capacity I have to really let go and to release and soften here, and noticing how much tension is being carried there. Just notice what I've been experiencing anyway. This wonderful relief. Just let go of all that tension. And in this space and state, and bring one wrist, the right wrist up, so you can rest here with the right elbow on the floor, so the right wrist has a little bit of, the right arm has a bit of support. And then bringing some mobility, some agility. We can take the left hand, draw those right fingertips just gently back. So we want to use the attention and the mind very, very actively here. So as you open into movement, really feeling through the back of that wrist and what says yes, what says no to the movement. What can you soften? Where do you need to back off? Breath in, lift the fingers up. And we'll go the other way, so you can use the right hand here just to draw them down. Feeling the opening out through the back of the wrist. So this extra weight of the left hand is just very light and gentle. Beautiful. And breath into the center. Breath out, fingers back. Breath into center. Breath out, fingers forward. Breath in, fingers up. Breath out, back. Breath into the center. Breath out, forward. Beautiful. Come back up to the center. We're going to swap it over. So let the left elbow be anchored and supported on the ground. Breath in, fingertips back on the left hand, and just gently inviting the right hand over to provide a little more pressure, whatever feels good and right for you. Use the inhale to invite the movement, fingertips coming up. Exhale, all the way over, stretching the back of the wrist here a little bit. Beautiful. Breath in up to the center. Breath out, fingers back. Breath in, fingers to the center. Breath out, forward. Inhale up. Exhale back. Up. Exhale forward. I'm just going to give a little bit of a massage now to the fingers. So you can just take the edges of the thumb and just move the pressure around all the way down, top knuckle, middle knuckle, down to the base of the thumb and the hand. It's really nice to massage through that mound there at the base of the thumb into the top of the wrist, index finger, down through the knuckles to the base, down through the hand into the palm, middle finger. It's another practice I've been doing every day, massaging my hands. And so I've injured them. And also just because we use them so much, and there's like all these tiny little muscles in here full of tension that we don't even pay much attention to. All the way down, pinky finger. Beautiful. Swapping the hand. Noticing the difference of sensation down through the thumb here on the left hand, right down into that mound to the wrist. Index. Middle finger. I hope you're enjoying these sensations. And pinky. You would do the forearms a little bit if you like. That can be quite nice as well. A little bit of a wriggle. Rotating the wrists. We're going to keep the hands open here, nice and soft. Just like you're the most chilled out musical conductor here. La, la, la. A little bit of a rotation, one direction. Coming the other way now. If you haven't already, You can invite the knees to draw up to the center as you breathe in. If you've had them open this long, come very slowly. Good. Just take a moment here, soles of the feet on the floor, knees up, to let the hips adjust and settle. And taking the legs out long along the floor. Grab your bolster or cushions for the knees if you need them to support the lower back. Letting the feet soften and fall open. And allowing your attention to ride up the body. Feet are soft, ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs, pelvis and belly. Lower back softening, upper back softening. Let the arms come down by your sides, palms facing up. Hands soft, wrists soft, elbows soft, upper arms, shoulders, neck, chest, and upper back, head, ears, temples, eyes, cheeks and jaw. Soft, eyes closed. I'd like you to check in gently with your own heart, your own belly. And for a few minutes of relaxation, maintain your attention there as the breath moves in and out. Inviting the breath to deepen. And the toes to wriggle a little. The fingers. The wrists and ankles. Taking the arms above the head if you've got room. Oh. And having a nice big old stretch. Whatever way you want to. Curling the knees up to the chest. Rolling to your side. And as you're ready, pressing up to a seated position. And then inviting the body to settle once again in a seated position, to be rooted and grounded through the sit bones. Be soft and open through the belly, strong and supple through the spine. Inviting in an experience of gratitude for any shifts or insights or awakenings in the body, or the mind, or the heart from your practice. Bringing the hands to the heart and belly for a moment to honor these seats of wisdom and intelligence. To reaffirm our commitment to be present, to be listening. Hands together in prayer, breath in to fill and sit up tall. And breath out to bow forward and offer up our gratitude for the practice, ourselves and each other. Namaste.